Use the referral link in the description to g2a.com for all of your Xbox codes, PlayStation codes and video games, and be sure to use the code CHES at checkout to get yourself 3% cash back. Hey guys, welcome to episode number 8 of Season 2 here at Southampton on FIFA 18. We start with an away game against Burnley today, and we're actually in pretty decent league form. We haven't lost yet this season, picked up our first league win of the year in yesterday's episode, as well as a rather embarrassing defeat in the Carabao Cup, but you know, we'll just brush that one aside. Then, as the second game, we faced Swansea, a side that were involved in our relegation fight last season, and then Crystal Palace, who had an okay year in season number 1, but I'd like to think that we can, 7 points maybe from today's episode? Hopefully. We currently sat 8th on 7 points, undefeated. Only ourselves and Arsenal remain. Oh, no, Manchester City have also gotten no defeats thus far, but there's still plenty of time to go. 33 games to be played, and we're going to do 3 of those today. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on more. Check the channel page for anything you may have missed from this series or the Youth Regen RTG. But without any further ado, it's time to head in, go and play Burnley. I'm not really too sure what's going on because I'm playing this a day after I streamed, and it's still got the last scoreline from when I was playing Ultimate Team in the top left corner. So I have no idea what's going on there. Hopefully it disappears. Rodrigo starts up top for Burnley. There's not really too much I can do about that. All switched across here to Henriks. Into Unizovic, forward to Rodrigo. Their new signing, of course, and apparently he's the league's top goal scorer at the minute as well. Burnley made some incredible signings in this save. Or could save by Nana. They've got Samu Castillejo from Villarreal last season. They've got Rodrigo from Valencia this season. And like I say, Rodrigo, they mentioned in the build-up, is actually the league's top goal scorer right now. And he's come close to scoring there with a flicked-on header at the near post. But thankfully, Nana was there to read it and claim it. 5 minutes in. Again, apologies about the weird scoreboard thing. I streamed last night as I record this, and it's still got this, like, it wasn't there when I was in the menus, but as soon as I came in-game, even before, like, as you saw from when the team sheet was being read out, as soon as the game loaded, it had that in the top left-hand corner. I will restart my game after this and get rid of it, just to make sure it's not there for any of the other 2 games of the episode, but I'm afraid we're just going to have to make do with it for now. But hopefully, I can avoid a 3-0 defeat. Oh, wow. Well, I'm going to avoid a 3-0 defeat because, obviously, I'm now 1-0 up. Quincy Promise makes it Burnley 0, Southampton 1 after just 10 minutes. Into Højbjerg around the corner there to Charlie Austin. Nice little back heel to Quincy Promise. Looking to, turn inside the defender, but he can't keep it down with his left foot. Would have been a superb second if we'd have been able to bury that, but unfortunately, despite the great footwork, he can't find the target. Okay, playing it about well. Can we stop the cross from coming in? Yes, we can. We'll go on the counter, if that's possible. Sofiane Boufal is the man on the run with it. Promise completely schools the defender and leaves him on the floor. Shows good strength there, and I should have played that out wide, but it wasn't even me that played that ball to Cliver. That was the Burnley man, but never mind. Promise turns well. Go on then, why not? You know I love a long shot. I love them more when they go in. Throw for Burnley. Taylor will take. He's not really got many options at the minute. Defoe heads it back to him. Taylor inside there to Henriks. Unizovic across to Cork. Someone ended up on the floor. It's Hendrick. Caught me out there. Rodrigo lays that back. Could have spun and shot. Jack Cork will shoot. And with quite some effect as well. That is a great goal. He put his foot right through it and it flew into that top right-hand corner. When they played into Rodrigo here, I expected him to spin and try and shoot himself. Cork just works himself some space. Harris tried his best to get to it, trying to get a block on it, threw himself in front of it, but it just always, as you can see, moving away from the goalkeeper, and unfortunately, Burnley are level. Promise, Austin, back to Promise again, and he's gotten away. Can he finish on his left foot this time? No, what a save by the keeper. Oh, did that just hit Bertrand, didn't it? Wow, what an amazing first touch, my man. If I concede on the counter-attack because Ryan Bertrand just completely ignored the ball and let it hit him, I'll be livid. Samu Castillejo in the box, tackled by Wesley Hurt, thankfully. Oh, dearie me. That would have been one of the most ridiculous goals I've conceded for a while. Threw himself into the challenge, so I couldn't quite change direction with Promise quickly enough, but it's been quite an entertaining game. End-to-end stuff here in the first half. We're just past the half-hour mark, as you can see. Top left, just. 36th minute. Oh, what a ball, and very, very nearly drops for Justin Kluivert. Still 1-1. Promise will take the corner. Up goes Harris, and straight down the throat of Tom Heaton. Rodrigo, inside to Defoe. Lofted towards the back post and headed away by Bertrand. Buffal brings it down. Oh, that's nicely turned, but unfortunately he's not got the strength to hold off Henriks at the second opportunity. Right, he's Hendrik rather than Henriks, and Hurt does well to win that header. Buffal should get to this first and play it forward. Well, not really too sure who took control in that situation, but at least Charlie Austin's come away with the ball. I'll give it inside there to Buffal. Oh God, Buffal, that touch was terrible. This one needs to be better, and is. Into the box, turns, looks for Charlie Austin, and two. We are in front again. Charlie Austin on the brink of half-time makes it Southampton 2, Burnley 1. I keep glancing up to the top left and thinking, oh yeah, 3-0. It's not, is it? Oh, I'll restart my FIFA after this game and hopefully that'll get rid of it. If it doesn't, I apologise. It's probably going to be there for the full episode. We'll just have to play it by ear. Inside to Junozovic. Here's Rodrigo. Driving down the line, turning inside. Good footwork from Rodrigo. It's a sort of... Oh no, good save by Nana. Wow, they very nearly, despite the fact that we've gone in front in first half extra time, or added time, they very nearly actually equalised immediately. Right, into the second half we go with the lead, thankfully. Win that, please. Oh, Rodrigo has been so good for Burnley in this game. He wins everything aerially, and his play all round has been absolutely spectacular. The only thing missing for him right now is a goal, and hopefully he won't get one. Hopefully they won't get another one, because if they don't, then I'll take at least a 2-1 win. But I'd like to extend the lead if possible, because they've played so well here, Burnley. That was a terrible pass by Charlie Austin, and here they come again. Charlie, of course, fighting for the Golden Boot as well, and to be fair, after scoring like 5 goals in the opening 5 games, I thought Charlie Austin was top goal scorer in the league himself, but apparently Rodrigo really has hit the ground running here at Burnley. So I don't know whether the goal that Charlie got here, and if we can hold off Rodrigo again, then it's a terrible pass. Then maybe Charlie Austin will go top of the goal scorer charts, but we'll have to wait and see, of course. Half an hour still to be played here, and now Jeff Hendricks in behind. It could be 2-2, and indeed it is 2-2. Bollocks. Austin round into Promise. Just a little bit of footwork. Got Justin Kluivert out wide, and they have left him alone now. Poor defending. Oh, poor shooting, Justin. Mate, you have got to finish that. Richarlison coming on for Buffal to try and give us the fresh legs on the left-hand side to give us the lead, but it was the tired legs on the right-hand side that very nearly gave us that lead back again. Ayub driving forward. Oh, that's poor. Really poor. Should have done a lot better with that. Great opportunity to get themselves a third goal. And he's completely ballsed it up. Now can Quincy Promise do something on the right-hand side? It's great footwork. The man he left behind has only just started to run again. He just stood there and was baffled. I'll pull this back. Oh, come on! How has he managed to get a foot to that? Richarlison across the Promise. Dropped the shoulder. That didn't quite go as quickly, as well as I planned. Charlie Austin gets in though. Oh, and then out-muscled by Taylor. I can't believe I haven't scored a third in that move. Nicely done by Harris. Charlie Austin. Oh, God, stop with the last-minute interceptions. Bloody hell, Burnley. Everybody's got 10-foot long legs. Cutting everything out. I don't know what I've done with my defender there. And now they're going to come and score and go 3-2 for the other end. Oh! Oh, it's Rodrigo as well. Of course it is. It had to be him. We'll go forward to Richarlison. There's Charlie. Is that a foul? It is. I don't actually think it was. But we've got a free kick in a really dangerous position. I'm just going to take it short, actually. Let's probably stand a better chance trying to work something like this. Højbjerg. Charlie Austin. Well blocked. Bertrand. Well blocked. Corner. Come on, lads. Charlie Austin at the near post, maybe. I'll try and put it about here. See if he can attack it. He can. Charlie's up. He's going to drop toward Prowse, get it quickly back out to Promise. And cross the ball in. And, oh, it's Henriks, I think, that got behind that. It's another corner. Come on, let's get this goal. Let's draw this game. Nope. First defeat of the league season, I think. Is it? Yeah. Oh, I couldn't tell because the scoreline was still in the top left. Couldn't tell whether the game was over or not. Oh, I've lost 3-2 away from home against Burnley. I didn't deserve that. At all. Right, I'm going to go and restart FIFA. And then hopefully that little scoreline glitch at the top left will actually disappear for the next game. 4-3-3 for the Swans. They apparently have the best defence in the league. And as you might well expect, we have the best goal-scoring record in the league. Seems to be the way that I play FIFA 18. Score a lot of goals, concede a lot of goals. But hopefully we can score a lot of goals and not concede a lot of goals here against Swansea. Spin that back to Jordi Claessy, who's making a start today. Promise. Cross to Charlie. Good touch, good shot, good save by Lucas Fabianski. Thought that was going to hit the back of the net there. Promise with the delivery. Harris could be underneath it, he was, but that's going to go tamely wide. Well, we're on the front foot at the beginning, but not able to get in front. Charlie Austin, around the corner. Turned back. Classy. Oh, out to Moy. Got down the line to Kluivert. Cut back because Martin Olsen. I can never remember whether it's Martin or Marcus. I think it's Martin Olsen at Swansea, isn't it? And Marcus is at Norwich. Or it might well be the other way around. Richarlison just trying to hold off the defenders here. I do get on quite well with Richarlison, actually. I'm enjoying using him. Charlie Austin was around the corner, and his shot, oh, does squeeze in the top corner. Great finish, Charlie. I like that. I wasn't sure whether, because Fabianski's been playing really well in this game to this point. And he's pulled off a couple of very good saves, but after we spun the defender, I felt confident of at least getting it on target. Did it take a deflection off Olsen? I'm not sure. Let's have a look. It did. A big deflection off Olsen, and that sent it right into the top corner. Well then. Southampton 1, Swansea 0. A little bit of fortune about that. Oh, into Tadic. Okay. I tried my best to win it off him there, but really just not strong enough. Jordi Claessy not able to keep the ball under control. He's offside there, Baston. Surely, yes, he is. Just had a glance up at the linesman. He's equalised and he's off celebrating, but it's not going to count, my man. We stay 1-0 in front. He's fuming, but he was definitely offside. Boy, do we go to Promise or... I'm not going to go to either Promise or Kluivert. Charlie Austin. Oh, he's just so deadly with shots like that. He's not very good at finessing or just stroking them home, but if you've got the opportunity to just put your foot straight through it, Charlie Austin will fire the ball in the back of the net. His 7th league goal of the Premier League so far this season, and that might well have sealed all 3 points for us here in game number 2. Over on the run. Really got much to aim for. Charlie Austin didn't make the best of runs. We'll come across to the left-hand side of the pitch. Promise was through the middle there, but he decided to change his run. That is a foul and a half from behind from Federico Fernandez. He might be in trouble here. Referee coming across, and a yellow card only. How far out was it? Was it shooting distance? Not sure. Promise will stand over it. How far out is this? About 28 yards maybe? Go on then. We'll give it a go. Quincy Promise from distance from the free kick. Well, it was on target. It just unfortunately didn't bend as much as I intended it to. It was pretty central and comfortable for the keeper, but it was still a decent opportunity. Promise into Claessy. Forward there to Kluivert. Charlie Austin will play the 1-2. Justin Kluivert gets the turn on. Oh, that's a pen. It was inside the box. He's lunged at him. They didn't learn their lesson from lunging in with a previous game. And unfortunately for them, it's going to be a penalty for me. And I can't deny Charlie Austin the opportunity to get himself a hat-trick, can I? So Charlie steps up, and Charlie scores a very good penalty and bags his hat-trick. 3 for him, 3 for me, 3 points. Olsen. Down the line. Are you back to Rocky Mesa? That's a nice through ball actually to Ki Sung-young. And the cross could come in here and does, and Bonnie will flick it on. The best of saves from Onana. He seemed to be quite surprised that the ball ended up in front of him there. We've only just edged possession. Swansea have kept hold of the ball well. I've made a couple of changes here in the last 15 minutes. Considering we are, or I feel, pretty comfortable with the result as it is, being 3-0 up. I don't think they're going to score 3 between now and the end of the game. Bonnie could turn and score 1 here, or Dusan Tadic could, but his shooting is just as bad for Swansea as it ever was for me. Flanagan forward to Charlie Austin. See the run being made by Obafemi. And Justin Kluivert on the outside of him. Kluivert The amount of times I've shot a cross goal with Justin Kluivert this season and hit the opposite woodwork is climbing and climbing every single episode, and it's getting particularly frustrating. He could have a number of goals this season, the young Dutchman, and of course they go straight up the other end and score on the counter-attack, because that's my life on FIFA 18. Oh, Jesus wept. 83rd minute, it's Swansea 1, Southampton 3, but they're not going to be getting back into it, and quite frankly, I should be 4-0 up. Right. Flanagan has come off the bench and he's now carrying a knock. Promise, actually it's a nice turn. I look for Charlie Austin. I think he's offside, I'm not sure. No, he's actually on. And, oh, not able to score a fourth. Pretty sure he was offside there, but evidently the linesman didn't think so. We are going to get the victory. I'm annoyed that I conceded the goal, but what can you do? Sometimes it doesn't happen. I'm not exactly the best at keeping clean sheets, am I? Stereotypically on FIFA 18. Never mind, a 3-1 win, all 3 points. That's the most important thing. Onwards and upwards, hopefully, to the game against Crystal Palace. 4-4-2 for Crystal Palace. Lodijin in goal with Carlos Eduardo and Benteke up top. Similar side to the one that we played against last time we played Crystal Palace. So I'd like to think we can get a win. Got a corner. Early doors, 15 minutes in. Delivery's decent, but got a lot of really tall physical players. And Carlos Eduardo has a bit of pace too. That's a lovely little back heel. Benteke, Aaron Moy does brilliantly. He's been getting a bit of flack in the comment section, Aaron Moy, recently. I think it's a little bit uncalled for. He's actually been very good for me. I'm actually very pleased with the signing of Aaron Moy. It's a lovely ball through. And Charlie Austin, oh, I may have taken that too far. I didn't take it too far, but I wasn't able to put it into the back of the net. Wide from Charlie Austin. But yeah, give Aaron Moy a bit of a break, will you? He's actually really decent for me. Zaha. Good turn. This is good football. Palace play some nice stuff. They just haven't yet actually had a proper chance on goal. Why do I bother talking? Why do I open my mouth? Because I only end up jinxing myself whenever I do. It's a hell of a finish from Christian Benteke. A hell of a finish. Somehow gets the better of Ryan Bertrand there. Chests it down and, well, pick that out, Anana. 1-0 Palace. Moy. Højbjerg. That's Ward Prowse. Turns well. Into Charlie. Oh, unorthodox turn, but a decent one. Promes. Good save by Lodijin. Cross to come in from the far side. Promes delivers well. No, he doesn't. Cross to come in from the corner. Promes. Charlie Austin's up. It's a good header. Put it straight at the keeper, annoyingly. 2 minutes added on at the end of this. I was going to say second half then. No, first half. So we've still got 45 minutes to go. Hopefully we can pull ourselves back into this. Maybe before... Why do I open my mouth? Maybe before half time. And the whistle goes. Oh, jeeps. I should just commentate silently, shouldn't I? Promise. Quickly to Charlie Austin. One really running around me. Højbjerg across there to Bertrand. Right, now there's a bit of space for Buffal to run into. They've got... The defenders are all really tall, strong and physical, so I'm struggling here. Oh, and I'm really getting unlucky as well. I can't quite believe that I haven't scored in this game. We're only 10 minutes into the second half, so there is time still to pull it round, but this is incredibly frustrating. I'll poke that there for James Ward-Prowse, but it's just not got the physicality to get past Tompkins. It's good football. Promise with a bit of space. Van Aanholt will deal with whatever I do footwork-wise. Oh, it's a nice ball across, so Buffal's shot is blocked. Don't really have many other options but to try and take that on early. Challenge, win that header. Or fall over, I suppose. That's your other alternative, I guess. Christian Benteke. I'm getting quite frustrated in this game against Palace now. I remember losing 5-2 here last season after being 2-0 up. And then I think we got payback in the second game back at St Mary's in the first season. But I'm on my way to another defeat at Selhurst Park here. And they've got a corner to try and extend their lead to 2. Carlos Eduardo's gone off. And Connor Wickham has come on. Oh, and how was that squeezed in? Fuck my life. Crystal Palace 2, Southampton 0. Looks like it is going to be another Selhurst Park defeat. All across. It's perfectly weighted as Zaha's in behind. There's a man in the middle to cross to. And how has he still got the ball? Oh, how has that gone in? Feels like I've asked that question multiple times in the past couple of episodes. Never mind. 3-0 Palace. Promise forward to Charlie Austin. James Ward-Prowse making the moves, but it's a terrible pass. All of that, thank you. Harris forward into Austin. Spins well, finds Ward-Prowse. He will turn and find Quincy Promise. Well, that's one back. If only we could have done that before they scored the 2 goals that gave them the massive advantage. 13 minutes to go, and I'm basically doing here what my opposition did in the last game. Swansea went 3-0 down and then pulled one back, and now I've gone 3-0 down and pulled one back. Carter forward to Wickham, around the corner to Benteke. Oh, he's done me. He's in for 4, and they are clinical in front of goal today, Crystal Palace. We got a heavy defeat at Selhurst Park last season, and it is going to be a heavy defeat at Selhurst Park this season as well. I don't feel like I deserve a 4-1 defeat from this game. Oh, but maybe if I'm doing things like that, I do. 3 minutes added on, just to extend my misery. Oh, nice 1-2. Wilfred Zaha's in to perhaps create another chance for a 5th. Are we going to concede 5 away from home for the 2nd season in a row at Selhurst Park? The answer is no as the final whistle goes. Oh, bloody hell. I don't know what happens to me at Selhurst Park. I'm not very good. I had more possession, nearly as many chances. Wednesday just beat Arsenal. Well, at least I'm not the only team to slip up. Bloody hell, Sheffield Wednesday. How have they gone and done that? Right, where are we in the table then? We're still 11th. We're not actually having the worst of seasons. Or worst of starts to the season. 2 wins, 2 defeats, 4 draws. We are 11th. Arsenal 12th. Sheffield Wednesday, that was their first win of the season. They only had 4 points before that. Stoke have only got 3. They've won 1, lost 7. Can I play Stoke in the next episode? I'd really like to get a morale-boosting win. Manchester United, Everton, Leicester. No, okay, I'm not going to play Stoke until the end of December. Great. Okay, fair enough. Well, Manchester United up next, but that will be tomorrow. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel too to make sure you don't miss out on any more. I'll see you next time.